All right, this is the second screencast teaching you about the digital components you need for your food truck. I have followed the directions in the first screencast and downloaded my Google Drawing as an image, specifically a PNG image, so it has a clear background. Notice these two files are now in my drive. They look very similar, but this one shows this icon of the circle and the square. That means it's a Google Drawing. And this one with the mountains means it's an actual image. And that's what I'm going to be working with today inside this file. That's going to allow me to put my logos in so that they can be printed and pasted on my food truck model. All right, so on this first slide, the directions are down here. It says make one giant logo and add your names to the text box. So I'm going to go to my image, insert an image from Drive, and it's going to pop right up. Notice it's that mountain symbol. That's what I want. And I'm going to insert. I'm going to size my logo by the corner and just fill it as much as I can on the page, as much as it'll allow me, just to get it as big as possible. So, and remember, size from the corner, because if you size from one of those middle dots, bad things happen. So let's see here. I'm going to make this just a little bit bigger, and that looks like it's filling the page. I'm going to use my red lines there to help me center it. And this page, after I add my group names, I am done. This page is going to go on the front of your portfolio packet. And we just had a template here to help set up. I could even maybe move, this name's down a little bit, or center it if I wanted to, and get this guy even just a little bit bigger. So that one's done. This page is calling for two logos, and you're going to make sure they fit inside these lines, and that will ensure that they go on your truck in the right places. Once again, I'm going to insert my image from Drive. It's hanging out for me right there because I just used it. I could also copy and paste this. I'll show that to you next. So I need to get this guy small enough so he completely fits inside this gray rectangle. But making it as big as possible while still fitting in the gray rectangle. There we go. That one looks good. A reminder, you could copy paste instead of going to insert. So Control C, Control V. And this square, I can get a little bit bigger. So I'm going to do that. Take the time to center it up there. I think I can go still just even a little bigger. Make sure it fits to the best of my abilities. And there we go. And keep moving on. I need two more logos here. You can see these are pretty small. So I'll shrink it up and continue the same process. These two appear to be the same size, so I'm going to copy paste these for sure, and I don't even have to resize this next one. When you when these are printed out, you will have the choice to, and I probably would recommend cutting inside that gray box, or you could cut outside the gray box, but I think your logos will look good without it. This last page is for your menu, and I have some directions down here. You're going to use your logo on the menu. You're going to make it pleasing to the eye, yet very simple. Use that menu that your guest speaker gave you as inspiration, and you're going to be putting in text boxes to help organize your menu. So let's start by putting in my logo again. Insert. And then you can use WordArt for the big titles. So let's say I'm going to offer a walking taco at Tegler's Tacos. Remember, the benefit of WordArt is you can size and get it the right size by just dragging it. I'm going to stick to the font if I can find it. Oh, I might not be able to find it. Here it is. The font that was in my logo. So my logo looks nice and cohesive, and it makes sense. And actually, I'm going to come in, and if you read these directions down here, it says in WordArt, if you want two lines to do Shift Enter. I'm going to do that. Obviously, change the color. And then I don't want to take too long here. For the text box is where I'm going to put the details. I may even do bullets. You can do that by clicking here and saying there's beef, cheese, whatever. All portable and ready to eat. And then I need sizes and price, or if you just offer one price, you can do that. Let's try to add a price here. Let's try word art for price. Let's say this is $6. Whoops, something went wrong there. Remember, the dollar sign goes before. A lot of menus, though, just leave the dollar sign off. That would be a styling choice for you. Notice I use that red line to line up with my walking taco. I'm going to change this font again to make things cohesive and make the colors, not too many colors going on. So you can tell this needs some work. Like this font needs to be bigger, but I'm getting somewhere. And I would keep playing with this and add my additional menu items below and build it until I really like the way that it looks. When you're all finished, we will print these off for you. Good luck.